Good afternoon. It's Scrub and Grandma here, and it's Rana. And I'm glad you stopped by for a visit today because I have gonna have a new start. And today I'm going to be working on this really cute spring cat, and it's got butterflies. It's pretty easy. You don't have to do the background. You just do the butterflies. I don't know if I will change up the pink or not. It's very nice. The colors are very nice, but we'll see. And my cat, I would like, my daughter has a cat similar to this one. Anyhow, and these are the nice spring colors. Yeah, and kind of pastel-y. You know, beginning of spring, it's usually always the lighter flowers that come out first, I think. So, yeah, and the cat, it's a nice shade. And see the pattern, hang on. As usual, it's a lovely pattern. They have lovely patterns, Joy Sunday. Yeah, and that's the other half is on the other side, upside down. As usual, I find they're always upside down. So there we are, and just straighten my iPad up. I'm hoping that it's not going to run out of battery like it did the last time. So there we are, and it's all the DMC colors, and the colors look very nice on there. And it's called Cat and Butterfly. What else? What are my favorite things? Cats and butterflies. Yes, indeedy. And here we go. And this is going to be a new start. So I'm going to choose this light brown color, which is this blue. It should work out pretty easy. It would be pretty bright if we use this colors that were on here, eh? Match them up. What I'm going to do is just put a knot in the back for now to keep it from going through. And you're not supposed to put knots in it, so they say. But I've gotten away with it a few times just because. And the canvas is really stiff, but it's going to soften up okay, you know, how it does if you're working on it a long time like me. And first of all, I'd love to thank you so much for subscribing. And I just love all my new comments and everything. It's very, oh, hang on, I gotta find these busy ones. It's always sort of hard to see the holes. Hang on. There, I got it. And the hole with it, the needle came through and I couldn't even thread the darn thing, so I had to get a larger eye needle. I mean, I never had troubles with threading needles ever. And so, even with these new kits, it seems like the needles are not that great. Oh, sheesh. It's really stiff canvas. I'm trying to find the hole. Maybe I'll go down instead of across because that's how I usually go. Yeah, I think it's in the hole now. Hang on. It's hard to see the hole when the black's covering it up. So anyway, I hope y'all are having a great day. I don't want to... It's been a kind of a difficult week, and one of our longtime friends, his wife passed away from cancer. Whoops, hang on. It was mesothelioma, which I don't think she smoked or anything. I don't know where she works. I don't know too much about her, but a very sad. She's only 48, and they don't have any kids yet. And, you know, she had a job. I guess she was a full-time worker and whatnot. Yeah, and I guess they found out in October, and she passed away yesterday. And she does have a GoFundMe page on Facebook, but, you know, and it's just sad, you know, short life. You know, it's a very short life, so Yeah, very sad. Cancer's very destructive. It's left me with lots of problems, that's for sure. I don't know. Take some people in the prime of their life, and then people like me was 50, when 2009 when I had my bowel cancer, and yeah, here I am. And then I got non-Hodgkin's lymphoma after that. 5 years of checkups and whatnot, and I got over that. And then, yeah, as they say, cancer sucks. And who knows, they'll ever find a cure because there's so many different variations of it. And it just disrupts your whole life for sure, mentally and physically, and very hard sometimes, And I wonder how come I got through it later, Just, I don't know, it's just, I never heard of anyone having mesothelioma. That's something you get when you have exposure to asbestos, I think. And here we have this young person that never smoked. I don't know her family situation. I don't know exactly. They lived in Vancouver. I don't know where they lived, but who knows? Like, it's just, you never know. From one day to the next. It's very unsettling sometimes, you think you're getting over one thing and then something else happens. And yeah, so yeah, we've known these people for a long time. Yeah, it's pretty sad. Yeah, but you get through it somehow and know that people are around you. They love you and care for you, and that's the main thing. And I'm so thankful for my family. And yeah. So on the brighter side, it's been like summer here. Holy moly, it's toasty. Ugh. Like, oh, and I just thought I might as well go this hole. It's easier to go up this hole that I can see than the one I can't see. It's irritating. So, yeah, it's pretty thick canvas, I say, compared to, oh, I'll show you what one I'm going to do for stitching in the interlace with Ava. Hang on if I can find it. My stuff here. Sorry about the shadow. It's late afternoon, and I don't want to do it on the other thing, and I have my lamp on so I can see what I'm doing. Anyway, it's she's doing a thing called Hats Off to April, right? And this is my Hats Off to April. The only downside, I don't know, it's on 16, I think it's 16? Hang on. Create a circle kit that I've had for a gazillion years. Yeah, 18 count. 20 by 12 by 14. Oops. So it's really pretty. It's not going to be too bad. The chart looks pretty easy to follow. Had this for eons. Eons and eons and eons and eons. And yeah, it's a good sized chart, so you're not going to go blind seeing it. Seeing the colors. There's the basket. You don't do a lot of it, right? You're just doing the basket, the hat. Wait a minute. There's a basket and a hat. Hang on. Basket. I got the wrong way. Upside down. Silly me. There we go. Yeah. So that's it. And it's not confetti heavy. And the symbols are nice and clear, even after the pattern is not going to fall apart. And there's the bottom hat part. So I think it should turn out really nice. It's not really that big. Like the hat's here. And then there's a bunch of ribbon. And the back part of basket. And you don't, like, even there's spaces only, not really a true, what do you call them, finished size. So I just thought that was nice. And I have my colors all out on my project card that I did all this during COVID when I had nothing to do. And I kitted up on my kits that I thought I would probably try working on. And then I found YouTube. Everything went, yeah, so there's all the colors. So they're pretty colors. DMC. Yep. Yeah. Very nice colors. I love this greeny color. Will be nice. So anyway, so that's going to be my project. And the Aida cloth is still nice. And it feels nice and soft. Nice and soft. So it'll be nice to work on. They didn't, sometimes you get serge edges and sometimes not. I'll have to do a zigzag on my sewing machine that I have once I clean my room. I'm still going to do that. So anyway, so that's Ava stitching in the interlace hoops. Hats off to April. And I think I have another little tiny one that I have that has a lady wearing a hat. And lots of diamond painting of them wearing a hat. And yeah, I think I'm just going to go over this. I just don't like working on the black corner like that. But kind of a boring color, but at least you can see what I'm doing. There. Yeah, I just find the busy symbols, I find I have a hard time finding the hole. I don't know about you, but there. I wish this was on 14 count. I think it would look a lot nicer. But once you get to here, it's just pretty boring. And you don't have to do the white. But I kind of like the idea of cats in a window. And I might do a black border around the edge of the, to make it stand out more. Because there's like a, where's the cat? It's like looking out a window. And they've got the matted. So I could maybe do some kind of border to bring it out a bit more than just leaving it with, like, because that's finished to there, so look kind of blah without something there, right? Maybe some gold thread, I don't know. But I just thought it was really cute. And so I'll probably be working on that for a little while. I got this quite a long time ago and caught up in that. Jeepers. Never fails. I can never talk and stitch at the same time. I got it tangled up at the back. That's okay. A little bit of tangle. I'll just go one way with that thread. I don't know, have you ever gotten that and then just leave the tangle and work your other way? Oh, sheesh. Oh. Yeah. So, how's the weather in your neck of the woods? We got, like, it's like summer. I had to turn the furnace off in the afternoon. It was so hot. And I think I'm going to have to go put something cooler on. Feels like it's going to be like this for a while by the sound of it. The weather has been so unsettling. Whoops. See what I mean? I'm trying to find a hole. But at least this way you guys can see what I'm doing. Oh, see, I didn't even get in the right hole then. If I go back up that hole, I'm going to be a mess. I'll bet you. Hopefully it'll work out right. Nope, it ain't. It isn't, I mean, sorry. My mom used to get really mad at me, when I'd say ain't. That's not proper grammar, she would say. Doesn't say like ladylike. It's funny what you remember your parents saying to you and you think, oh, geez, I'm not going to do that again. And here it comes out of your mouth. So this is how I thread. I just fold it around my needle. Hopefully it'll work while I'm on camera. You just never know. Just fold it this way. And it kind of slims it down. And you just sort of hope that it goes in. Can't see what I'm doing. Ah, hang on. Da da da, through the tulips with me. Remember that song? I'm having issues threading this needle, so hang on. Oh, dear Lord. Wouldn't you know it? Just doesn't seem to want to go in these needles. There, I think I got it this time. No. These Joy Sunday needles aren't the greatest, I find. To go buy myself some proper needles. Yay. 3 times. 3 times later. Normally it's not that bad. Really, it's not. Oh, dear. Oh. Yeah, this needle is thick, too, which is really weird. And that's why I was having issues, because it wasn't going through the canvas properly, right? And then I think I'll just go this way. Ouch. And to top it all off, it's got a sharp end, which doesn't help. Oh, I don't like this canvas. I've been working on regular 8 o'clock, and it's so hard on my hands. To get back to this, right? When you've been working with nice regular 8 o'clock. When I first got the kit, I said, oh, Lordy, what is this stuff? Just like mesh you're working with, not canvas, right? It's like, I'm going to go and make the same stupid hole. Yeah, I think I need to buy some proper needles. I never had issues with needles before, ever. This is like, it's too fat, but if you don't get a bigger one, you can't thread the eye properly. And I try using those needle threaders, and they drive me nuts. And I used to do 26 count all the time. But, so I might as well go this way and then just come back the other way. And at least I know once I get going on it, the holes will be there to go back into. Yeah. It's funny, when I know somebody's watching, then I know it's not like, everything, I'm not the greatest. Yeah, I thought this was kind of different. And, oh, man, get in the hole. Not my hands, it just don't want to go through it. That's all there is to it. Now it did it again, see? Oh, Lord, I don't know it. Just hang on. I just do not like this canvas. So, if any are watching this or doing the ladies on Ava's Stitching in the Interlake, they do have a file on Etsy called, I just typed in ladies, fancy ladies, and they came in, and it's on VL cross stitch, it's called. And they have 40% off, and you get a 5 in a bundle, cross stitch charts in a bundle for $7.98, which I thought was a pretty good deal, because I'm sure y'all have extra fabric and thread to do. And I looked at the download one, and they come in a zip file, and you just get an app off your internet for free from somewhere, anywhere. They're usually free for unzip when you just click on the zip, and it went right into my files on my iPad. So I'll probably just print them off one by one as I need them. But yeah, there was Lady Rose and a bunch of ones. And so there was 5, yeah, and they're quite big. They're not teeny weeny, and the one had quite a few colors in it. I noticed Lady Rose did. And so if you're at all interested in that deal, and your kit didn't come out right, or you can't read the chart, and anyway, it's a little more economical, and then you have a choice of which ones you want to try and do. They don't look like they take a while, but then a chart looks a little bit confetti. I don't know. It's busy, let's say, but it's all like in the middle, and you're not doing pages and pages of it, sort of thing. Yeah, so it works out to 28 pages, but that's a lot. So that one's going that way, so I'll go that way. And so I just thought y'all know, let you know that. Cheaper than buying a kit if you like count it. Yeah, I find I've gotten 1 or 2 that have had weird back fabric on it, and it looks like it's dirty or something. And what did I buy, But the front's fine. It's just the back doesn't look like the ink kind of went through, maybe, And it's not white like this. It's sort of a little off gray color. But once in a while I get a kit like that, but it's fine. And you get some of the no-name brands used to be bad for that, but I guess it's hard these days to get quality control. So anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you, and I'll show you my 2 spring projects for the rest of the month, hopefully. The rest of next month. It's not like quite April yet, but, hats in a basket. Yay! So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, please give me a like that. Hit share, press the button over there, and you'll get a notification when my videos come out. So stay tuned. Tomorrow will be another day. Probably will make you another video. So, well, cheers for now, and God bless everybody, and happy post-St. Patrick's Day. Talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Goodbye now.